Hey guys, I'm Dean Berkovich from Ski Diction. We got a whole bunch of videos from you guys for the crash contest. Some of them made me cringe a little bit, so I thought I could give you guys a little feedback on it. Here we are right away, we got it going. Oh, this guy did not get nearly enough rotation. So first of all, we can see that he has like no confidence coming in here, right? You can just see his skis back and forth, like, oh man, am I going fast enough, not fast enough, not really sure. And then just sits back, drops his hip back, and then there's like no rotation here at all from his feet. And he also tries to put his head back into it. So, you know, he was half in, half out for the commitment, and then just nothing in the air, lets go, doesn't feel it. Oh, straight onto his head. Okay? So with this one, we definitely want to just make sure that when he comes off into it, he pushes that hip forward, pushes it forward. And instead of dropping it back here, see how his hips way back? We want it to be where it is, more like that position, but that's way too late, so we want to have it here. This guy likes to ski at night, so that's going to make it hard to see to begin with, but here we go. Oh, another under rotation. For this one, we definitely want to try to get those arms up into it. Okay? When you have your arms low, you just have less range to be able to get into a tuck if you need to. A tuck will help you rotate, right? The other thing is dropping that head way back. He's just like, on takeoff. Like that. Okay, that just loosens his entire body. So when he has to try to tuck in or do something to get rotation, it's just not there, right? And his arms are also low, so you know, we definitely want to try to tighten everything way up. Alright, on to the next one. That one made me cringe pretty hard for sure. Another flat light day, you definitely want to be able to see when you do backflips most of the time. Oh, another under rotation. Very similar to the last one. Very, very similar. We would definitely want to see when he comes in here, mostly just do everything earlier. Push off the jump earlier, get that hip forward. See how it's still pretty far back here? You can see it in that body position. Well, if he had got, oh, there we go, and there it's open. If he had gotten this when he was still on the jump, he probably would have been able to pull that one around, or more likely than not. Other things to work on, but that one, that's all you would really have to do there. Earlier extension. Beautiful day. It looks like it might be here in Whistler, actually. Oh my, okay. So very classic. No commitment. Why I say there's no commitment on it at all is because at least in a backflip, you should know to keep your head straight when you go through it for the most part. That tells me that you're committing into the backward rotation. If you're already trying to turn your head to look down at it here over your shoulder, then it tells me that you're not ready to like go into the blindness, the darkness of jumping into a backflip. So just no commitment on that. Full swing. Definitely going on to some trampolines and working on popping and getting yourself over that kind of blind blackness behind your head would be a good call for that one for sure. Oh, this is nice up in the Alpine, coming in on a sunny day. Oh my God, full penguin. Okay, so to be able to work on that one, we definitely would want to see, again, an earlier pop. See how his legs are still bent here? Okay. This one, he could have used a little foot drive, we call it. So when he comes off the jump, being able to slide his feet forward. See how his feet go down, they actually fall back. That's the opposite direction of what we want for a backflip, right? Backflip, we want everything to be going in that backward direction. So the feet need to go forward to be able to rotate that way. So his feet just go like straight down, okay? And then in the air tries to like bring it all together, but it's too late. Okay? It's just too late. So we gotta have it all earlier on this jump. Pop harder, get that hip forward, classic. Here we go, into a park jump, sets it. Oh, okay, we have our first over rotation. First over rotation, that really sucks because there's nothing you can do about it. You're in the air, you're flipping, even if you stretch as much as you can on a serious over rotated takeoff, you're going to your back. So your best chance is to stretch it out and lay out, which he does do, but the problem roots from right here. Look how his legs are straight there, but his quads are just leaning way back, and that puts his butt way over his tails. That's the first problem. That often comes from where he's looking. Okay? So as he comes off, he's like looking right up at the sky. Okay? We want to try to look forward. That helps keep your weight forward. That way when he pops, it'll be a lot more chill. He won't be here, almost upside down. He'll be more like at this position way later, if that makes sense to you. And then he's tucked, he's fully committed. I'll give him that. Full commit. I'll give him that for sure. Here he sees his landing, he's like, oh man, too much. So he does stretch it out. You see him like opening his body. If he stayed open, he may have been able to save it, maybe, or probably not. And it all comes from that takeoff. And then just way overdone. Nothing he can do about it. And that's our first over rotation. Let's see what this guy's got all in black. Another flat light day. Not the best day to be working on backflips. Not that he was even close to going for that one. But basically, there's going to have to be way more commit. Again, go to some trampolines. Practice it in a safe place. Some coaches can help spot you and do the flip if you need to. But yeah, here, I'll give him credit. He's looking ahead to try to keep his weight forward. But we would have to get that hip pushed way more forward as well. So as he comes off, instead of having it sit back, push it forward. His feet are well into it, which is pretty good. But everything else isn't, just no commitment here. He just gives up pretty much. And he's like, oh, trying to air pretzel himself back to straight. But trust me, you need some rotation to air pretzel. Trust me. So go hit a trampoline or something. Last we got, looks like we got another night skier. Oh, I think that one needs a replay. Oh, do you see his goggles go flying on the takeoff? So his goggles here, I don't know if you can see it, but as he pops, they come flying off. And that's a clear indicator that he's thrown his head way too hard on takeoff. So it's like, whoa. Where's the flip coming from? Is it coming from your head going back? Nah, it should be coming through, pushing through his legs and trying to get up off the jump, pushing up off the jump, okay? So if you look forward like we were talking about before, that'll help keep the weight forward to get more lift on the jump. He's throwing his head back way too much. His feet, also, there's a couple things here. As he comes off, watch how his feet fall down. And it's almost like he was thinking of laying out way too early. And we want to get those feet into the rotation, then you can try to lay them out. Otherwise, splat. All right, thanks for checking in, guys. Hope it helped.